Hi guys, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. I am so excited to be showing you the 90 Lacquer preview collection, which is by Native War Paints. I have all 6 polishes here to show you, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what's happening with the collection, and then we're going to talk through the polishes and the swatches and which one was my favourite. So let's just jump in, and there's 6 to talk about. So for all of you that don't know, Just Space 90 from here on YouTube is going to be releasing our own indie nail polish line called 90 Lacquer, and it will be previewing in September. So in preparation for launching her own line, Jess worked with Native War Paints on a collaboration 6-piece preview collection, which I have for you today. I have all 6 polishes. I have worn all 6 polishes, and I will be giving you my honest opinion and thoughts on them, including it kind of from an international shipping point of view and from an international customer kind of style and approach. So first of all, we're just going to talk about all 6, and I will do the cat trio first. So the first 3 I'm going to talk about are all based and named off of Jess's 3 cats. For you that I think her cats have been in her videos and they are on her Instagram, but as I know, she is a crazy cat lady like me. So she based each one of these beautiful dense glitter holographics on them. So the first one is called Squeaky McSquawks, and this is based on her cat Squeaky, and it is a, let's see if we're going to focus here, a dark purple jelly base with so much holographic that is ridiculous. What I liked about this one and the next one that we'll talk about, because they're very similar formulas, is that they didn't dry bumpy. You could just use quite a normal standard top coat and it would fill in quite nicely and flatten everything out. Sometimes when you get too much glitter and too much hollow, you then have to end up with a kind of a liquid sand textured formula. It wasn't like that at all. It applied really great, and in 3 coats it got completely opaque. It looked nice and squishy and holographic, and I like this a lot more than I thought I would do. I don't really tend to wear this kind of like purpley pink shade that often. So that first one there is Squeaky McSquawks. Up next is Lilybug, and this is based on Jess's cat Lily. This is exactly the same as Squeaky McSquawks, except for me it's in a green colour. There we go, we're going to focus. So a green credit base with so much holographic in there, it's ridiculous. Exactly the same. Focus back on me now. My camera is being really bad at focusing today. So exactly the same as Squeaky McSquawks was. You got opaque in 3 coats. It dried really nice, not a liquid sands finish. It didn't build up thick, and a lot of times when you have to do that 3rd coat, it tends to get really thick and gloopy, but not with these Native War Paints ones. They were absolutely amazing. So this one here is Lilybug. So last up we have Little Cricket Fufu, and this is based on Jess's cat Cricket. So this is a very similar formula to the other 2, except for it has some slightly different glitter in the mix-up of it. So you have, as well as the navy jelly base and then the holographic, you also have some larger silver shards in there. I wouldn't say they're particularly round, they are more of a shard. Hopefully that's picking it up on the camera for you. So it took 3 coats like the other 2 to get completely opaque, and it was just a really nice formula. The only thing I will say is this one came off of my nails a lot easier than the other 2, where the other 2 were so dense with holographic. You're going to need to be prepared for a bit of a more difficult removal process. But that one there is Little Cricket Fufu. Next up is the one that I actually have on my nails today, and this is RBF, or Resting Bitch Face, and I also suffer from this. I think this is a common worldwide problem of that my normal relaxed face doesn't look like I'm that impressed with the world. So this can be worn by itself and you can build it up, but I think it would probably take almost 4 coats, I would say, just to be safe to get opaque. It's in a very slightly pink tinted base, or it might be where the pink glitter has leaked out and made the base tinted. I feel that I have a slight pink look to my nails. The way that I wore it was I wore 1 coat over the top of Urban Jungle by Essie. I will be inserting a swatch photo for you to have a look in more detail. Again, really nice formula. You didn't have to fish for the glitter. I got just 1 coat of this over the top of the white base, and it covered completely. It was really nice to build up, and I have a feeling, because I haven't taken this one off yet, that it might be easier to take off if you wore it over just a normal cream polish base rather than letting it build up, because obviously it's not as dense with glitter. So that one is RBF. The fifth one is called Split Pea, and this is the ugly pretty colour that is going to divide people on their opinion. Now, to me, when I originally saw the photos of it, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit repulsed by it and I thought it looked a bit vomity, but in person and on your nails, it's really, really nice. It kind of reminded me, Don't Talk Back to Me by OPI, where when I had that in the bottle, I did not want to wear it. I don't know why I bought it, but as soon as you get it on your nails, you just fall in love, and it just really complemented my skin tone and looked really, really nice. Again, you're going to probably need 3 coats of this to get it completely opaque. It is one of those sort of krelly jelly formulas with all that holographic in there. It's just something really unique, and I feel this can carry over really well between summer and also then going into fall. Here are my photos of Split Pea. Up last is Melted Sprinkles. This polish is crazy. This is one of those classic white crelly bases that you always hear me talking about how much I love it. And then there's so much glitter in there in every colour. There's little bits of bar glitter, there is squares and circles and hexes, all of them are similar size, and then in every kind of colour that you can ever imagine. You can wear just one or two coats of this over white, but I tended to go for the build up. I go with that on anything that I can. I like to build it up. So I wore 3 coats of this to get it completely opaque. You could just do one and then put it over white. It's completely up to you. Also, you don't use as much polish. Pros and cons, but it does look good either way. I've seen pictures of it both ways. I really loved it just being built up with the 3 coats. So this one there is Melted Sprinkles. So that was my review and thoughts on the 90 Lacquer preview collection, which is by Native Wall Paints in collaboration with Just Face 90. I'll be linking everything down below where you can buy these. I will link down Native Wall Paints. Jess also has a website for her own polish that hasn't quite launched yet, but I will link all the details for her line down below as well, so when she's ready and up, just follow her on Instagram and you'll see when the promotion days are coming. Now, from an international customer point of view, these arrived really, really quickly from Native Wall Paints. I believe it took about 4 or 5 days to get here from America. Anything under a week is always really impressive to me. They also came packaged really, really nicely and compact in lots of layers of bubble wrap, so nothing could get damaged, because obviously the longer the trip they have to make, the more likely you are to have some breakages. Now, it's come up in nail polish conversations a little bit recently that I've been having about international shipping, and the way you really want to go forward with this is you need to pick 2 or 3 to make it worth your while shipping. I always, whenever I'm buying internationally, always buy a minimum of 3, because by the time you add the shipping and then kind of divide it down to add that on top of the price, it balances itself out and it makes it worthwhile if you order 3. So if I was going to recommend 3 for you to buy, I would definitely recommend these 3. My top 3 from the collection is, I think everyone's general consensus is Little Cricket Fufu. There's something amazing and just beautiful about this colour, and everybody needs it. The second one, because I can't resist a white crelly glitter mix, and this one is Melted Sprinkles. And lastly but not least is Lilybug. Basically, out of Lilybug and Squeaky McSquawks, I've been wearing a lot more green recently, and I really feel this could possibly carry over more seasons. So those would be my top 3 picks from the collection. Like I say, if you're an international buyer, then you need to kind of pick 3 to make it worth your while. They are all gorgeous. If you've got the money, please go out and buy them all, because I hate having incomplete collections, for 1, and 2, they are stunning. So that completes my video and review. Thank you so much for watching. I also want to thank Native Wall Paints, because they did send these polishes to me at a discount for a review, so thank you to them. Like I said, everything's going to be in that down bar below, so subscribe, thumbs up, comment, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye.